I'm just one human being out of 6 billion human beings. I'm one of them.
And if anyone in any country or continent is in any doubt about how the human will and the courage of representatives with a mission can build a new future out of past decades of despair, let them simply reflect upon how 60 years ago Europeans talked of enmities that were forever entrenched, relationships that could never be repaired. They talked of a hard, long and bitter Cold War. They did not believe it possible that our Europe could ever be fully at peace.
And when we decided to work on this energy climate package, we did so because we were fully aware of our responsibilities vis-à-vis our own children and the future of our planet.
Now, the President Sarkozy asked for the engagement of the Parliament. He's going to get more than the engagement. But I do not want to go back to our citizens in a few years' time and say because we fail to act here now on climate change, there's another massive billions to find, and worse than money, there will be lives destroyed all over the planet. We are pleased that there is support now across the Parliament for a ban on artificial trans fatty acids. When I first raised this 2 years ago, there was no support in the Parliament. In fact, the Commission was taking Denmark to court, and there was nothing happening. And now we have now had a written declaration, and we have a consensus. So I hope the Commission will do something like this. Manufacturers have a responsibility in terms of how they make products. Many of them are doing big efforts now to cut salt, to cut fat, to cut sugar, and often these things are hidden in food. They're not obvious to consumers. One of the saddest things I've ever seen in my life was in Addis Ababa at the Fistula Hospital when we went as part of the ACP delegation with a number of women colleagues, and there we saw queues of young women. In fact, they were just girls really, little girls of 13, 14, who were queuing up, and there was a stream of urine coming down the street where they were queuing. And the reason they were queuing and the reason they have a stream of urine is because they have developed a vaginal fistula. The floods affected 48,000 UK homes in the last year and 700 businesses, and the total damage is estimated at over €4 billion. And my own region of Yorkshire was one of the worst affected, and many people have still not returned to their homes yet. And so this help and assistance is very much appreciated.